What else? Oh, Jews and Mexicans, okay? They look exactly the same. Stand them side by side, you can't tell the difference. They both have the exact same pointy hats and strong work ethic. What else do
Okay, and then the second option you have is surprise her with it, right? What you do is you go to a bar, you find a girl that's drunk, you get drunk with her, you go back to your place, you get her completely unclothed because you want her feeling insecure and like down to fuck. And then you whip your pants down, right? And you wiggle your little dick in there. That's all you do. Surprise! Surprise! Little dick. That's what you do. Alright? That's the kind of thing you do.
My son cusses like he's in a Quentin Tarantino movie. And he doesn't swear like normal kids swear, okay? A normal kid will try to test you with it. They'll be like, who left my damn toy on the floor? My son cusses like a full-grown man. We're taking a walk the other day. He trips, gets back up, mutters, ah, shit, under his breath, brushes on his pants, and just keeps on walking.
Come on, keep it going for Lene, guys. Woo! I promise that we'll get some normal-sized people up here, like, next. Our next comedian has been up here one other time. He's a very funny guy. I'd like to welcome to the stage Jason Alt, everybody. Come on, keep it going until he gets up again on the stage. All right.
How's everybody doing? I'm not asking you yes or no question. You get it? I'm high as a kite. You get it? Get that shit? Why are you laughing at that? That's not funny. They say that realistic video games are making kids more violent and like less able to live in a society. I don't think that's true. I think the unrealistic video games that we played when we were a kid fucked us up more. I still think a jump kick would be effective in a fight. Some guy in a tap-out teacher's like, come on, bro, and I'm like, ah, just hit A and B at the same time. That's how I beat Shredder. Dude, you're shot. We gotta get you to the fucking hospital. No, it's cool. I found an entire turkey on the ground. I'm just gonna eat that. He's blinking. What do we do? Feed him a pizza. Video games are good. She brought notes. Should drink more, right? So I drove here tonight in a Toyota Prius. Because that's what my wife set me up here in. I thought, hey, she just wants me to save me some money when I'm driving all these miles. It turns out that she probably just doesn't want me fucking anybody else, and that's why I came up here in a Prius. You ever try to take a girl home from a comedy club in a fucking Prius, right? Get her out to the parking lot, boop, boop, she sees those headlights. I just remembered that I'm into black guys. And then
Comedian on up here, very funny guy. He's been at a lot of our shows all over town. Sunday Night Funnies, everything. He's hilarious. We love him. Brennan Schoen, everybody.
bringing my gigantic cock on the stage. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, neither can I. You mind if I sit this here? I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to the ghost in between you guys. Ooh. You guys, I come from an odd family. When I was growing up, we used to go out to the beach in the lake, and we used to play this game, who could hold their breath the longest underwater. And my sister was the best at it. She could not be beat until one year, my brother drowned himself. The record still stands. Yes, it is. That's why I said it. Have you ever been so drunk that you mistake a DUI checkpoint for a drive-through liquor store? Yeah, I'll take a fifth of Grey Goose, a six-pack of Miller Lite, and a pack of Camel Lights. You want me to blow into what? I'm not going to do that. Well, now that you asked nicely, I guess I will. And I guess it turns out that being afraid of a group of black teenagers is not a legit medical condition. You know, but like everybody in my neighborhood has it. I just don't want to end up on the wrong side of World Star Hip Hop. Any black people in here tonight? Didn't think so. Okay. Moving forward. I got you. I'm aware of where I'm at. You guys, I've been trying to work out, but it's just not working out. And I've been trying to run, but mostly I just run away from my problems. But the fact of the matter is, I need to lose weight, because this year alone, I've already broke 3 belts. And those are just the ones that I tried to hang myself with.
She did a great set last time. All right, I'm yelling, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Holy crap, it's Halloween. In case you're wondering, I do wear this hat all the time. So I decided it was only fitting that I would come to this costume show as Sexy Bear. Sexy bear. And your silence, hurtful. So thank you for that. I like to dress up for Halloween. I'm sorry, I was eating right before. I didn't really think I was supposed to be right now, so people can kind of suck my dick, but that's cool. I got shit in my teeth because I was eating a club sandwich. Get the club sandwich, it's delicious. I like to dress up for Halloween, and I have a pretty fetching pirate costume. I do. Pirate, thank you. Pirates is a popular costume. Mine's not a sexy pirate costume, although when I wear it, it is. But the funny thing is what it brings out in gentlemen when I wear that pirate costume. Here's a few things people have said to me. How'd you like to take a ride up my Jolly Roger? No, thank you. Or how about this one? I've got some treasure and I know just where I'd like to bury it. Now that was at the nursing home. And I said, Earl, that's not treasure that you have down there. I'm going to get the nurse. But one of the really sexiest things that a guy ever said to me while I wore my pirate costume was exactly this. Yes, I think that you need to know that your costume is extremely historically inaccurate.
Welcome to the stage. Give a very warm welcome to Steve and Chris, everybody. Come on!
What's up, guys? Steve and Chris. What do you got? Yes, sir. You nailed it. Happy Halloween, everybody. I decided to join you as a fat Freddy Krueger this evening. I feel like this is what he would have looked like, you know? I think he would have taken all that money from the movies, got himself cleaned up in the face, you know, kind of gained a little weight, got rid of the claws, tired of getting compared to Wolverine, and just settled into a life of obscurity in the Michigan comedy scene. So, fat Freddy Krueger, here we go. It was either that or an Ebola victim, which I think would have looked pretty much the same. Like, I mean, I refuse to be scared of Ebola because it's called Ebola. Like, when did we start naming diseases after Sesame Street characters? Just like, well, here's Big Bird, Snuffleupagus, and Ebola singing the ABCs. Like, if Snuffleupagus becomes a plague, I'm going on a killing spree. I think, like, it's not real to be scared of that. Like, okay, I get it. Like, people died in Africa. But in Africa, they have one doctor for every 100,000 people. Like, Ebola is ravaging Africa the same way AIDS ravaged Africa, the same way the white man ravaged Africa. I don't think Ebola is the problem. I think Africa just sucks. Too soon? What? Is Africa here? I don't understand. Speaking of racial sensitivity, can anybody tell me why the statue of Rosa Parks downtown is standing up? That's cool, guys. Racial, historical inaccuracy makes me uncomfortable too. But that would be like making a statue of Jackie Robinson holding some golf clubs. It just doesn't make sense. But anyway, Ebola, I watch too much news, and that's not good. The news is just smart people's reality television, because it gives you a chip on your shoulder for knowing a lot about something that has nothing to do with you. And I was watching it the other day, and they were talking about Scotland was voting for their independence, and Fox News just showed a clip of Braveheart, where William Wallace is giving this epic speech about how they're about to die for Scottish freedom. Then it cuts back to the anchor, and she's just like, oh, what a great movie. What are you doing showing us Mel Gibson movies on the news? Are you going to show us the Passion of the Christ and then start talking about ISIS? She's like, this is how they used to treat Christians in the Middle East, and this is how they still treat Christians in the Middle East. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I just watch, I think we all just watch too much TV in general. And, there's a lot of those, specialty lawsuit commercials, and those are very specific. I was watching TV the other day, and all of a sudden it was just do you have transvaginal mesh? What the fuck? Are they trying to catch transvestites in nets now? I don't, what the fuck? They'll get uncomfortable. I mean, I was balls deep in a Boy Meets World marathon, and all of a sudden it's just do you have transvaginal mesh? So I Googled what that was, and yeah, they're trying to catch transvestites in nets now. I don't it's fucking weird.
You guys ready for some pussy? I'm wearing a cat outfit. My whole day I've been trying to find a dealer for some catnip.
Same thing?
You want to get some catnip? I'm a cougar. So I have a crush on this 18-year-old. So I'm trying to find pickup lines to get him to date me. These are some possible ones. Can I buy you a beer and a condom? Have you ever wondered what it would be like to be inside of an antique? Thank you. We got some antiquers in here. Oh, man. The district attorney in Holland, he told this young woman if she had sex with him in the jury room, he would reduce her DUI charge to nothing. And this was a huge scandal. But all I could think was, where was he when I had my DUI? Because that's community service I could get behind, or on top of, or under. That's right. People ask me if these are my real boobs. This happened to you ladies? Yes, this happens a lot. People ask you that. And I'm always like, no, they're actually on layaway. I have a few more payments. Hope they don't get repossessed. Go back to an A cup.
Are you following me? Indiana. Teleportation will make us irrelevant. Right? Same joke. I like it. You laugh though. I appreciate you guys. Indiana. What happens in Indiana stays in Indiana. Because nobody gives a fuck what happens in Indiana. You guys don't give a fuck what happens in Indiana. No, seriously guys, I went through Indiana on my way south. I have family in the south. I was going to visit some family in the south. And the thing I realized when you get to the south is you find, like, people have crazy accents, right? I'm like, am I in a movie? What? Welcome to North Carolina! Am I in a movie? Yes, you are. It's Deliverance. They're gonna fuck you in the ass like a pig. Time to squeal. Seriously though, I went to a Waffle House. Have you been to the Waffle House? The lady there was like, "Hi, my name's Destiny." I was like, "Is it your destiny to work in a Waffle House?" Because that's a pretty sad destiny. I feel sorry for you. I was like, "What do you recommend?" She says, "Try the grits." I was like, okay, well, I'd like the grits. And she's like, "Well, would you like them smothered, covered, battered, smattered, scattered, lovered, buttered, buttered?" And it's like, okay, well, can you just give me plain grits? And she's like, "Oh, hell no, we don't make them that way. Grits taste like shit." They do, guys. It's just ground up corn. It's like malto meal or some shit that nobody eats, guys. Stay away from the grits, is what I'm saying. And it's crazy, because you go down south and everybody's really proud of their southern heritage. And it's like, what do you have to be proud of? You guys have accomplished nothing. But you do, you see all these bumper stickers and it's like, Southern boy, proud to be a redneck, impeach Obama. It's crazy, guys. They're proud of their heritage in the South.
I'm sick of everything. I saw this news headline on the internet and it said, this is the headline: "Baby sloth given birth by C-section for first time in history." That was the headline. Here's how I think the rest of the article should have went. Nobody fucking cares. Because number one, fuck sloths. I mean, are we even thinking about sloths? That's only number one. Here's what else I'm sick of, guys. I'm sick of TV. I was checking out, we have AT&T cable and I've got like 900 channels. Let's get rid of that. We don't need that much. Guys, there's this channel, I don't know what it was called, but here's the title of the show that was on. Find Coins with Barry Chappell. Okay, guys? Let me tell you what the fucking show was. It was Barry Chappell talking about fine coins for 8 hours, guys. And here's what I don't like about it. It's not funny. It's not funny. Here's the worst part about it, okay? Barry Chappell's on there. He wants to sell you 100 nickels for $99, okay? You're like, okay, that makes sense. $99, 100 coins, you know, $1 per coin. Guys, 100 nickels is $20. This man wants to sell you $20 for $99. And people are doing it, okay? He's selling you $79 of nothing. And people are like, well, you know, later it's going to be collectible. It's going to be worth more money. How much money do you think? $99? That made sense. Spencer. Guys, okay. But here's what else. Okay, he's $79 of just, he's selling you air basically for $79. Barry Chappell is not even on the show, guys. He has some dude named Chuck selling it. Barry Chappell's on vacation because he's got $79 for nothing, okay?
Did you watch all 8 hours?
I watched a lot of it. I watched a lot of Barry Chaps. And, okay, now here's the worst part about it, okay? Barry Chappell cuts a commercial and he goes, "Hi, I'm Barry Chappell. I've been selling coins for over 20 years. For fucking 20 years he's been doing this and no one's called BS on him. I don't get it. No one's... He sold $79 in 1 minute. And this is what I think. This for Barry Chappell is probably why the terrorists exist, because terrorists are thinking this guy just sold $79 in 1 minute, and I've worked my whole life for $79. That's all. Okay. Last part about Barry Chappell, guys. The last part about Barry Chappell is that he sold you $20 for $99, which sounds a lot to me like that'd be like convincing someone to have sex with you in exchange for them giving you a blowjob. Come on, guys. That was a pretty good one. Well, let's go to something else here. So my girlfriend saw my butt, and she says about my butt, she says, well, that's kind of weird. Your butt's like a little bit hairy. And I want to clarify, I'm not talking like werewolf hairy, but just like man hairy. Does that make sense? And she's like, well, it's weird because none of my other boyfriends ever had hair in the butt. And I said, well, that's because you're 11 years old. That was okay. Now.
Everybody?
We got a human gorilla. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Emily Ellen, you still here?
Yeah, get on up.
Come on up here. Anybody else with a costume? There was a comedian tonight. Not any of you random motherfuckers. Come on out. All right, here we go. 9 people.
Okay, and no more.
6 people.
We got
There
6
we go.
people up here. All right, let's give it up for Jason Alt.
High as a kite. High as a kite. What do we got?
Okay. All right. Emily Allen. Everybody. Sexy Bear. Okay. Sexy Bear.
All right.
All right. Anna Flora.
What is it technically? What is it?
I'm a cougar.
You're a cougar. A cougar, huh? There we go.
We got Kyle Tiller as a gorilla. Now, come on. Stephen Chris as Fat Freddy Krueger. And we got Lene. She said she's an alien.
Sexy alien. What's your sexy alien?
Sexy alien. All right. Okay.
So we
Jason O, Emily Allen, freaking Anna Flora, and Lang. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, get out of here, you guys. Thank you for coming out, though. We appreciate it.
That's what happened. Okay, let's do this one more time. Kyle Tiller. Yeah. All right. Now, Stephen Chris. Kyle's outfit. Stephen Chris wins the best costume for the comedians. That means